Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Libra full moon reading for my dearest Libras. Now Libra, this full moon is taking place on March 28th, and balance and harmony are the major themes. And this full moon carries beautiful, high-powered energy for healing, protection, harmony, love, compassion, and all of that beautiful Venusian energy. So Libras, let's go ahead and jump into this. As I'm doing this reading, I'm just going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Also, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to ring that notification bell. All right, Libras, let's see what's coming through. Messages for my dearest Libras for this full moon in their very own sign. So messages for Libra, please, for this Libra full moon. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have the Sun in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. So for many of you guys, this is about a love relationship. Could even be a divine counterpart situation. Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, Libra, so right off the bat, I am seeing that we have two queens and one king, so this may be a third-party situation for some of you, but for many of you, it's not. For many of you, this is just absolutely about the love that you have for this person, for this situation, and the love for yourself, okay? Many of you might be in separation from this person at this time. And we get the King of Swords in reverse. This person might even be an ex, okay? It may be somebody that's coming back around, or some of you guys, since we have two kings and two queens on the board, again, it might just be about finding that internal balance. You could be dealing with somebody who has to cut the cords with an ex-partner, or is dealing with an energy that is actually quite draining. So you're seeing something that needs to go, okay? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's like with a past person so that you can bring new love in, like a new aligned love into your life. Because with the Sun card, I do see that, you know, you are still really happy. You've been really working on loving yourself, Libra. And this is coming out in everything that you're doing. So Libra, you guys are showing up as the Knight of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sag energy, you might have this in your chart. This could be that somebody is rushing towards you, or you're just really passionate. You're really gung-ho about whatever this is. Now, for all of you, it's not going to be a love relationship. It may be about a job or, you know, a new journey that you're taking. But with the Sun card in reverse, again, this is the truth of your relationships or how you're projecting yourself. Still very, very happy, but there is a little bit of a thread of a disappointment here. So many of you guys, you have been through a breakup or a separation, or there's some emotional distance between you and your person. You're still, you know, you're keeping your head high. You're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, you know, but there's something here that's bothering you a little bit. So what's blocking you? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So some of my Libras, you do need to really nurture yourselves at this time. Some of you could be either overworking, maybe a little bit too focused on work and 3D, needing to pull back and sort of get a higher perspective here on this particular situation, or how you're going to achieve your goals. Like I'm getting, you know, go a little bit more spiritual rather than, you know, going really 3D. Some of you guys have been really sort of pounding the pavement, putting in a lot of work. So I'm getting an energy here of needing to nurture and to be kind to yourselves. What you need to do, King of Pentacles. So this is about stability. This is about balance. So with the King and the Queen of Pentacles, I do see that, you know, if we're talking divine masculine, divine feminine, that you guys currently aren't vibrating at the same level, okay? That, you know, that somebody here is, it may be going through an awakening or an up-leveling. Somebody here might need to learn a little lesson about you can do it on your own, Libra, whether this is you or your person. And again, somebody here might need to cut the cord with a past relationship. Like I do feel like there might be like an ex who might be sort of getting in the way, but somebody doesn't want to hurt their feelings or doesn't want to cut them off completely for one reason or the other. There may be children involved. It may be something having to do with child support. So when it's that sort of situation, I'm talking about energetically, like not relying on this person, or not, you know, telling yourself that that you need this situation, because the King of Swords in reverse is, you know, again, it could be that you're not in communication with your person. Okay, but it is a little bit of a selfish energy. you know, and it can be taking away from you. Okay, so for some of you, this is your person. You guys are not in communication, and it's because you're not vibrating at the same level. Divine Feminine needs to really channel this energy back into herself, build herself up, focus on, you know, her internal balance and resources and loving herself before she's going to give and love others. Okay, that could be you, that could be your person. For others of you, again, there's a little bit of a negative attachment from a past person, but I do see that Libra, you really want to move things forward and that you're ready to cut that cord if that's you. Now, what you have to do within the Queen of Cups, you know, she's the minor arcana queen who communicates most clearly and directly with the High Priestess. So it is about trusting your intuition. It's about spreading the love. You know, and what's interesting, this Queen of Cups, I do see her with those 3 lotuses. So for many of you, there is sort of like an ex, or there's an energy and like a third party energy that's interfering in your current connection. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be, you know, it could be, well, it could be like a family member or something along those lines, or it could be work, because I do see that somebody here may need to focus less on the 3D and just go back a little bit more spiritual. But the Queen of Cups is about loving yourself, being kind and compassionate. She also, you know, she's a maternal energy and she takes care of everyone. But her biggest sort of secret here is that, you know, she's okay on her own. And I feel like that's something that either Libra or your person, you're realizing that, you know, you may have been believing for a long time that whatever this King of Swords energy is, you know, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be an ex, it could be a partner, whatever it is, that you actually don't need this energy like you thought you did. So it's really sort of like cutting the cords here of any sort of codependence. And the 9 of Pentacles is telling me that, you know, that you've been patient, you've been dedicated, you've been putting a lot of work into this, and that you can stand on your own 2 feet here. Okay, and with the 2 of Swords, there's a very important decision coming up for you guys, Libra. But for many of you guys, this is about you guys coming into union. You know, the 2 of Swords is about, you know, taking a look at any sort of challenges and obstacles, and then things that you can capitalize on to really make this happen, and also seeing what work needs to be done. So if this is a time of separation, Libra, I see that, you know, putting this love and this effort into bringing yourself stability and balance is what's going to bring you love and happiness in this situation. And for some of you, it's going to be a reconciliation. Okay, for others of you, it's just about, you know, you or your person might have some negative attachments from the past, and that need to be released. And Spirit is saying it's absolutely time with this 9 of Pentacles. For my single Libras out there, you guys will not be single for very long. There's a beautiful partnership on the horizon for you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else comes through for my Libras. All right, we get the 7 of Fire. So this is a major victory. This is about you beating out all the competition. This is about you being the highest expression of yourself. This is something you're very, very passionate about. All right, so if you've allowed doubt to creep in, or maybe you've been going too hard, Libra, and it's time to, you know what, pull back, recalibrate, find balance. All right, 10 of Air. Yeah, because you're coming to the end of a very difficult cycle. For some of you, you're releasing a past person, but for some of you, it's an energy of dependence, codependence, okay? Something that you thought you needed, you're finding out that absolutely you don't, that you're perfectly fine the way you are. Beautiful and amazing, Libra. Emperor energy, excellent. So divine masculine. So for many of you guys, you are calling in your divine masculine, and for those of you who consider yourselves masculine, you're calling in your feminine. But the Emperor is somebody who strategizes. This is Mars energy. You know, this is somebody also with the 7 of Wands. This is about battle. And the Knight of Wands, like, you're not afraid of anything. You're not afraid to face whatever this is head on, close out this situation, because you're really truly seeing things for what they are. And for many of you, you're seeing it as a situation that you were either giving your power away or that was just taking away from your personal stability. So it's like this energy, I want to say it in Spanish, vencer or vencido, is this energy of it's this energy of winning. It's an energy of conquering demons. It's about really closing out a difficult cycle. And this full moon is exactly that. You know, it's like a graduation point. We're going to be rewarded for our hard work in a lovely and beautiful way. And the 10 of Air and the 5 of Air, absolutely. There's been a lot of conflict, Libra, but you're putting yourself first. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's been overgiving, or her resources have been drained by others, or by a past situation or a thought process, and that's coming to an end. So Libra, I see many of you stepping into your very own power here with the Emperor energy as well. It's a major up leveling, all right? And so we do see the Three of Air, the Three of Swords. So there's an energy here of deep of healing. You know, this full moon is also is working closely with Chiron, which is Aries. So it's about really using your deep wounding here to propel you forward. But it's also with this Venusian energy, it's softening it up. And with this Queen of Cups energy, also saying you do this in your own time, Libra, in your own way. But there's definitely this beautiful healing that's taking place. Yeah, we get the 3 and the 4 of air. And then we see the 6 of Cups. Yeah, so this is about love. For some of you, you have children with this person. You might be healing and closing out a situation with an ex, which in turn, I feel like as you're doing this, as you're evolving here, you're calling in, you know, a new energy, a new love, some sort of stability for many of you. All right, so I really like this for you guys, Libra. Beautiful. And there's, you know, this is something that you're going to be very passionate about, that you are very passionate about. Some of you guys, it's about obtaining financial stability, okay? And you're like, some of you, you know, maybe you relied on a spouse or you relied on a friend or a family member. That's coming to an end. Like you're really kicking butt here, Libra. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you guys are getting a promotion. Yeah. So 25 breaks down to a 7. So this is something that, you know, round and round, some of you guys felt like you were never going to sort of get off of this karmic cycle, get off of this wheel. You were feeling stuck. But what Spirit wants you to know is sometimes when we're going in circles, you may not realize until you've reached the top or you've reached your goal that you are actually moving upwards slowly. So there might have been a little bit of a frustration here, Libra, and the amount of time, whatever this is, took for you. But it's beautiful energy. And I love that sort of third eye chakra activation there. Yeah, like trusting your intuition, even when I feel like there's an energy, there's this beautiful energy of perseverance, but like, you know, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to do it even if it feels like it's not happening. All right. And then we get flexible, 19 breaking down to a 10. So 10-10 is an important sequence for you guys. You may be seeing that on the clock or in invoices or on YouTube. But what I'm seeing here is, you know, this journey has required you to be very flexible, to change in your own right. But I'm also seeing here that like this stability that I'm seeing with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here, there's an old saying that if a tree has deep roots, you know, it won't be taken down by the wind. It will just bend and flow. And I think this is the energy that you're realizing. Some of you guys, this is a partnership that maybe has experienced some difficulties, okay? And that could be due to a past person or something that's happened between you guys, but you're also seeing that there's strength here, that it's not really going anywhere. All right, so I'm going to pull some romance angels for additional messages for you guys. All right, so we see forgiving and learning. Yeah, so some of you guys, there is sort of this reconciliation energy, or, you know, or it's about learning. It's about this flexibility, transmuting anything difficult that you've been through, so that you don't make any of the same mistakes again. And some of you, you might be like, oh man, it's taken me so long to learn this. I wish I had known this earlier. But Spirit's saying it's happening exactly the way it's supposed to. And there's that energy of codependency I was talking to you about. So this is coming through really strong. And I love that there's this Emperor energy, because I feel like this is something absolutely, Libra, being healed and cleared. You know, it's a new day. There's so much strength here. You know, and there could have been, I do feel like this King of Swords is kind of like a negative attachment for many of you, or your person, somebody that they felt like they needed to take care of. Now, I'm not talking about children. It could be a family member, you know, but what I'm saying is this person is fully capable of taking care of themselves. Okay, so it's not like a dependent or somebody who has problems, but it was an energy that was kind of holding you guys back. All right, so let's go ahead and see. And we get the inner temple, life lessons. Beautiful. So I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. So there are powerful spiritual lessons here. Something that you had to go in and do that shadow work, that 3 of air. Some of you maybe even had to go back to childhood, or you just had to revisit some sort of traumatic experiences for you, whatever this King of Swords might have been. And, you know, you're really stepping into your power here, Libra. Absolutely. So I love this energy for you. I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.